Okay, I called the Houston police and I told them that I was doing research on laws that govern law enforcement and government agencies and government officials as well. And I want you to hear the conversation and the call. She eventually hung up and to interrupt me getting information and sabotage the information she gave me. And it's hid. I've never seen that before. It hid the books. I don't understand what's happening. Why would they hide this? Hello, you're in Houston? Yeah. Okay, I'm doing research, and I'm kind of new to So I'm doing some research on laws that govern government officials, and just getting feedback on what I can do, what kind of law enforcement that would be. I'm having trouble finding books on that. You're trying to educate yourself on the laws that enforce? For government officials that govern government officials. Government officials? Yes. I can easily find laws for other civilians outside of government officials, but when I want one primarily based on governing government officials, I'm having conflict with that. So I don't know if I'm looking in the wrong genre, or what kind of law would that be considered to be? Great question. What's your position? I'm a police officer. You're a police officer? Yes, ma'am. So how do you know if there was a government official committing a crime? Well, if it's a government official, I mean, we deal with like assault. We don't like deal with blue collar crime and stuff like that. Like that, it starts with a small report and it builds up unless you already have intel on government, like money laundering and whatever the government stuff does. Like we just handle citizen to citizen type stuff. Right, and it's hidden on who handles the other crimes? I mean, I personally have never dealt with like arresting a Harris County official, but if with the government entity, that would probably be like the FBI or something. Okay, so just personally, you in law enforcement from my research, so if a government official was committing crime, would they flee until the FBI got a hold of them? No, I mean, if you have information about like something to report, then I would report it, and then it would go into the hands that it needs to go into. Okay, so who hands would that be? I honestly don't know. So how would you know how to report it? Well, I mean, you just report it and you figure out, because it depends on the crime. It's a government crime that a government official's committing. So you're saying crimes that government officials commit is called blue collar crime? I don't know what this name is. You're asking very hard questions that I honestly do not deal with. I am a police officer that does the street at the street level. And it's impossible to find out who governs government officials. It just can't be done? I'm not saying that. Well, that's for the research paper I'm trying to see who governs government officials. And then I wanted to know probably a problem. If no one knows who governs government officials and laws that govern them. The federal government would govern that. Okay, and what kind of, because I've looked for federal law books and it tell you what I think. The law school for that. She hung up. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'm trying to minimize the complaining and ranting, and just get used to this is just a lot that I'm given. The government is enforcing that I be treated like this and this twilight zone. Just calling random people that are everywhere I'm calling that's covering for crimes. And then hanging up and I can't, nothing.